Uses of marijuana. Ever since the dawn of time, people have looked for ways to help get past the pain and trials of life. Today, for this reason, marijuana is used daily by many people. When I was in high school a very long time ago, you could practically smoke a whole pillowcase full and barely feel anything but a headache. In modern times, marijuana is much stronger, or so I hear, and that one small dose will leave you cowering in the corner, praying that no one comes to the door. Anyway, when I was in high school, I honestly believed that an overwhelming majority of the students used marijuana at some point. Pot, as it's more commonly called, seemed to serve as a common ground for all types of students, from richer kids to poorer kids. There were still more popular kids and less popular kids, yet somehow most everyone seemed to have this in common. I really loved my high school experience, not because everyone was getting high all day, but because it felt like we were all friends and we were all in it together. Since then, I've always remembered high school fondly. I attribute much of it to the presence of pot. Even though I haven't used it for many years, I still wanted to better understand why people do. So I researched a little and found a study done in 2015 by the National Institute of Drug Abuse, which reported that 44% of all 12th graders have used marijuana at least once in their life. It stands to reason that close to 100% of college students know what marijuana is and how it's most commonly used. So instead of giving a how-to speech, I wanted to shed some light on why it's used in an effort to better understand this topic. Throughout history, cannabis has been used for many purposes. From the website Advanced Holistic Health, I found a 10,000-year history where it states one of the first uses of the plant were in China in 6000 BCE. The Chinese used seeds as a food source because of their high nutritional value. Another interesting thing that I discovered on this site is that in 1977, Carl Sagan pointed out that marijuana may have been the first agricultural crop, leading to the development of civilization itself. Other uses of this plant are many, from food to very strong fibers to pain-relieving aids and the psychoactive properties of its main chemical, THC, tetrahydrocannabinol. THC is the reason most people use this drug recreationally. From the article Pharmacology and the Effects of Cannabis, a Brief Review by C. Heather Ashton, 2001, I found that THC affects almost every bodily system. It can combine many of the effects of tranquilizers, alcohol, opiates, and some hallucinogens. The article also stated that when marijuana is used for recreational purposes, the high comes within 2 minutes and can last for more than 2 hours, giving feelings of intoxication with decreased anxiety, decreased depression, decreased tension, and increased sociability. Sounds like high school to me. However, too much of it or its use in an unfriendly environment can have the opposite effect: paranoia, panic, severe anxiety, and even psychosis. From the book Medical Uses of Marijuana by Joseph W. Jacob, 2010, I found more than 150 medicinal uses for the plant, such as treating high blood pressure, healing wounds, treating anxiety, glaucoma, inflammation from arthritis and rheumatism, dysentery, blood poisoning, appetite problems, and more recently in the treatment of AIDS and cancer. The list of medicinal uses goes on and on, from ancient times to almost today. With a list this large, it's reasonable to assume that there are still many medical uses yet undiscovered. With all that being said, I hope that some of the audience has learned something about why people use marijuana, and if the choice arises, maybe be able to approach the idea with a little more knowledge and an open mind. Thank you.